welcome to another video, and this is poem number 2. I feel a way about this one because I wrote it when I was doing shadow work, and my shadow work gets nasty. It gets dark, it gets messy, and mean. So that's why I'm hesitant to read it, but it's fire though. And I feel like if I read this, it helps me to allow my shadow to be expressed and allowed to be a part of my life, rather than being, pushed to the side, acting like it don't exist. I mean, look at me. I'm definitely like, dang. Why don't people just call them when they come to pick other people up instead of blowing the freaking horn like that? Why not just call them on the phone and let them know that you're pulling into the neighborhood or you outside? It's just obnoxious. But anyway, yeah, so allowing my shadow self to totally be expressed. Like I was saying, I look like a dark goddess because I am. I've accepted it on so many levels. So this is one of the many shadow poems that I've written. This one is from October 16th, 2022. You ever been so full of shit that all you took was shit, and all that shit you talking don't mean shit? You a hypocrite. Don't think I don't hear the punk in your voice. You ain't really about it. You made your choice. You do evil shit disguised as good. You're just as dark as an angel in the hood. In her hood, she hid the nappy roots from within. Then she had to listen and let that distrust sink in. She's listening to what God was telling her to do, but the God in her ain't the God in you. It's true. Master your own territory. If you get walked all over, I bet you live to tell the story. You got vision. You're clever and slick. You can do anything you can get away with. Bald head for life. I can never continue doing the same thing, thinking that things will change. That's insane. It's like them old folks on TV. I need help. But how can I help myself? Feeling like a young girl in a scary world. Can't trust your own mama. Gotta be a thriller or a drama. I'ma try my best to become who we need me to be. My flow on paper is so wavy. Can't smoke no more. That shit is making me crazy. I just feel like I'm gross. The car is nasty, the walls need washing, but I'm talking about how I move and function as a person, being in this place. I'm a writer. I got writer space. I'm Wize.wela Dominique, the L, the unique. And I be thinking in tongues. I've been called a freak, a slut, and I had to hide it and hate it. And that's it. That's all I got. So, yeah. As I was speaking, the wind got really intense. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I wish you could feel it, but I'm definitely like into storms, especially the wind, because all of this air in my birth chart is giving Oya energy because of the darkness that I was birthed from, and my energy that I bring to certain spaces that need change and shift, and just need to be seen from a different perspective. And I'm not saying that, it's all good and gravy when I come to the space, like, oh yes, I'm here to change your life, I'm here to heal you. No. Sometimes I come in other places and shit gets broken. People get fucking pissed off. People want to fight me. People want to kick me out because of the type of energy that I bring sometimes. So it's a lot of times. It's just the matter of how well it's received. And then, I'm a very kind of standoff-ish. Like, I'm observant because I'm seeing how do I approach the situation. I don't want to piss anybody off, but sometimes, if I feel like I have to say something and I feel it right here, then it'll come out, and then that person might not want to hear it and they get upset. Or yeah, or I don't say anything, and then people misinterpret my silence as like some sneaky snake shit. But really, I'm just deciding what to say. I'm trying to find the words, but yeah, it's a lot of different things. But anyway, that's my shadow aspect coming to talk. I think I will stop that video. Or should I read another shadow poem? I have another shadow poem, and it's pretty much a shadow book, like a book of shadows, because when I started in that notebook, I had just moved into my own apartment, and so I had to be with myself. Like it wasn't nobody's fault of what I was feeling, and I was left to deal and sit with what I was feeling and the thoughts that came up and the past and anxiety and fear and all types of stuff. So I have quite a few shadow poems. If I can find one real quick, then I'll read it. If not, but see, I write nice notes to myself too. It says, I love my beautiful mind, so active, and that was written on October 9th, 2022. Did a little bit of mathematics. Yeah. I hated math coming up, but then I learned about numerology, and that just made so much more sense to me. So let me see. Okay, young blood. Oh man, looking good. Oh man, always want to talk to me. This man came up to me in the store. This man came up to me in the store, and he had a gold tooth. He had to be about 50, and his breath stank. But he was trying to get my number, and I was like, okay. Because I like old dudes, but it gotta be the right kind. So I was trying to see what kind of old dude he was, and I don't think he is, because he just keep texting me, asking me what am I doing. And when you're an old dude, I feel like you should be confident in yourself as an older man. That security of yourself, financially, how your game when you rap into women, and then of course like wisdom, like baby girl, I got something to teach you, I got some things to show you, you know what I'm saying? I want to take you shopping, and that might be another part of my shadow. We do shadow work over here, we talk about it. Yeah, I think it's that daddy one, because my daddy was a clean dresser, clean, confident, but he was kind of grimy. He did a lot of bad shit. Daddy was a lot of things, and being in my life, it was his demons. Of course, they recognize me as his daughter, so that's just some shit that I haven't really uncovered. Like every time it comes up, I'll just be like, I'll think about that later. So, I guess I'll think about that later. But yeah, I think that's where all of that came from. Like liking older men and expecting them to be a certain way. But I'm realizing not all old men are like that. A lot of them are still immature. Dang. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna find anything, because this, I mean, I got stuff in here. It's just like I was kind of looking for something along the same thing. Here's one that's okay. I mean, like, they're all good. It's just, you know, you want to stay on topic. Anyway, this one was written August 12th, 2022. To be quite fully honest, it has been a lot of serving others through my calm and attentive nature. I'm noticing how grounding and soothing my presence can be to others. I'm feeling more at home in my nature. Being that Kenwick is such a fucking random place, here I found myself to be more at home with myself than my surroundings. And I think that was the point. Same thing with community. I remember talking to my soul sister about not having the community I wanted here and feeling so out of my demographic. I began to feel lonely and feelings of abandonment came up, some from childhood and some from the recent years. On this roller coaster of emotions, I have cried, lost my voice, felt dizzy, and very seldom enjoyed myself. The main thing that was holding me back was trying to force myself to fit in so I wouldn't feel lonely and so that I could prove that I belong when sometimes I really just don't. Working on my writing again, recrafting my words, using new ones, making words up, and mastering my sound. I'm organizing my many perspectives and putting them in a flowing order that creates a story, a timeline. Trying not to use words that are overused and really try to paint a picture authentic to me. Speaking of painting, what if my new expression is now in pictures and I paint to transmit my frequency? Even if that is true, which it makes sense if I'm growing, and I am, I'll always enjoy writing. It's my secret. Writing is my best and oldest friend. That was nice. Yep. I think that's it for now. I might... Oh, is that a red cardinal? Kill. Anyway, I will sign off for now. I appreciate you staying through the whole video. It really means a lot to me that you take the time to listen. That's one of my love languages, is actually when people listen to me and hear me and don't like openly listen and then I hung on my every word. That just does something for me. So yeah, I appreciate you. If you're still here, give it a thumbs up, like the video, and that lets me know to post more. So I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.